Alright, and we should be live. Hello, everybody. We're looking at episode stream 44. Last time we failed the dungeon mission because the DPL killed half the team in one shot. And now we are preparing to do another dungeon. Oh, hello. Gotta say, I'm trying to think if there's anything... Oh, okay, we need to do... That's right, we need to do this mission. Let me go look at soldiers. So we are waiting on all of them. You three. Deployment today? We will see. Because we still have everybody up here. We're only going to end up using people who have... Well, okay, you don't have real armor. People who have real armor. Like so for the next little while. So we might have enough people still for a good long while. Oh, we're looking at... We still have almost 40 Aquanauts on the base. So I could recruit people, but they wouldn't see any action. So unless something catastrophic happens, we're probably going to keep running with the same group of 40. Are we going to make progress this stream? I would like to say yes, but we do kind of need to farm up a bunch of materials, so I'm hoping this battleship dreadnought lands very large. There's always more meat for the meat grinder, at this stage especially. Okay, we have a crew of 5. Almost caught up here on VOD 35. That's a good while ago. And is that the Lobster Man incident with 2 sonic pulsers? It's so bad. Okay. This is actually kind of a problem. I don't know if we can do the battleship down here. Oh, it's just gone. If it's nighttime, I'm definitely not doing it. Okay, it did land. The problem is that we don't have enough people who are immune to Psi. Because, yeah, we're sitting here with a crew of not a lot. Yeah, you got plastic. We have this many suits of mag. You're all not doing anything. But these guys are wounded, right? Yep, you're wounded. And you're all wounded from implants, although I don't even think... No, you do have mag armor. Yeah, 2 lobsters at the door. That's the mission. Well... Who do we have here? I keep saying needs experience. Damn. Actually, are you... You probably need armor to buff your MC. You're doing pretty good. Okay. However you pronounce that. Oh, you're in an exosuit. You're not doing awful. You're at 70-some. Okay, and we'll just take another drone. Excuse me. You're kind of all over the place with, and you have real armor. Okay. You guys are kind of all over the place with strengths and resists. Can you all just take these? That's a little much. Do we have... I don't know if we have other weapon options. Oh, and you. Okay, well, we don't need this many then. 10 too many? Cool. And then we have... Actually, we do need equipment. We need to go through and make sure you all aren't useless. You do not need this loadout. I do remember Gauss being somewhat useful against them, although we did blow most of that up. Do we have more? No. We've made 2. Well, that's great. So, yeah, you're all a danger to yourselves if I give you Gauss. Otherwise I would, because you all are relatively safe, aren't you? You take 70% damage, so yeah, you guys are pretty much immune to it. No flares. We blew all of those up too. And I take it we probably don't have any more. What is it? Bio. Yeah, okay. Yeah, go ahead and take loadout 1 here. Well, actually 2, 1, 1, and 2 is fine. Okay. We are going to see what happens. It's enhanced Aquatoid. There will be MC. Is this a dungeon? No, this is just a Dreadnought. We did the dungeon last stream. I think we've seen... There's been 2 or 3 instances of us doing the dungeon. We've cleared the first layer every time, but we only attempted the second layer once, that being last stream. And we are currently recovering from that, is what I'll say. We probably don't want to give them first turn, because that gives them MC opportunity. Oh, we're in a corner, are we? Yep, okay. There's our Dreadnought. So the problem here is that most of you do actually need flares to see. Interesting. So I don't know what to expect from you all. You haven't been seen yet, I don't think. Okay, well that's good. You all are going to be throwing smoke for a minute here. Bro. That's almost useful. Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, that's good enough there. I do kind of want you to stand up here on the roof since you can see. Excuse me. This armor can see fully in the dark. I don't know if you've seen that being a fair bit behind. And you all can line up. Gonna see how that goes. Oh. You probably can't see this guy. It's not lethal, not lethal, and then there's you. You see this guy. It's interesting. Yeah. But we wanted enough time units to go back down, so we're not spending more than that. You can go out here and stun this guy? No. No, you cannot. That's sad. Alright, well, you go sit where the drone is. That's pretty good. You can go sit on that. And I don't know if we need more smoke, but I would like these so that you and the drones can see. You see a fourth. Oh, hi there. That's actually a decent shot. You think the ranged melee gun is the squeezer? Check UFOpedia? Yeah, I can do that in yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. I used to be able to just pause and look these sorts of things up, but right now it's not worth delaying stream so I can take a look at UFOpedia in a custom game. Yeah, I figured. But yeah, that's something I can take a look at in a minute. Okay, you've done your thing. I'd like you... We have 2 flares? Oh, one's a drone. I was gonna say, why is there so much light out here? That's better. I'd like you here. It is. Tested it. Okay. Please. Thank you. That's fine. Well, that might not be fine. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, you run off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They know. Yeah, we're not playing with that. Yeah, and you don't get to shoot. Okay. I'd love it if you could hit this. Do you have... yeah, I kind of want those to not go off. Just put them on your leg. And you see that guy way down there? Can you hit him? Okay. 15 range, so I'm not sure how useful it'll be. It'll be super useful in the final missions where you're in close quarters anyways. And that's how I expect a lot of the Jellyman weapon will be. Or Jellyman weapons, plural. Because, yeah, a lot of its stuff is pretty short range. Line of fire, then how do you see him? Okay. Oh, this isn't just... no, it's still pretty tall. You do have 1 smoke. Go ahead and get that guy to, like, here. Please? Oh, your range. Forgot not wearing a suit of armor that gives you, you know, plus... That's only plus 10 strength. You guys are just pretty strong. This isn't quite Reavers with the power armor. You don't have accuracy, you don't have anything. So somehow they haven't hit us with MC attacks? I don't know if they haven't seen us yet. Or what's going on there. And I am gonna have you here throw. That's not far enough. Could use it to declare a lobsterman, medium, large, or colony. The colony is probably the best case scenario for it. Especially because it's indoors. But the medium or large ships, I mean, we did a supply ship. So we have enough thermal shock launchers to get that done, plus our melee is pretty good, plus our armor is now pretty good, unless... 110 melee, so we're a little vulnerable. Use it as a test practice run. Yeah, so we need to do a colony or something like that anyway, because we need a Lobsterman commander. So we'll absolutely be trying it out there. 1, 2... Yeah, it's only 5 guys who can reliably kill things. It means we're running a little slow. Shock, shock. Oh, okay, never mind. Nice try, bud. I was a little scared that that was anything other than that. Where's guy number 4? Up there, okay. So I need you to hit this. Good job. Then I'm gonna have you guys start throwing things. Get this guy to, like, here. That's pretty good. Do I have... they take 110 high explosive, they have 20-something armor. Their health was, like... I want to say 60? Fast regeneration, immunity to shock. What do you mean, shock? Interesting. You can use them as soon as you research them. No other research needed. Just can't be reloaded. One and done for the mission. Yeah. Okay. And does it not... Like, can you not reload it, period? Because I thought it was kind of a one-use consumable-esque item. Okay, this should actually take out most of them. We'll see what happens there. You have done your thing. You're going over here. You're going out here. And I kind of want you to... Oh, you took your shot already. Yeah, you see that guy. I'll have you watch them, see who lives. You're going to do something similar. You're actually going to move out to here. And you continue to sit inside. Ooh, we got 0. Okay, I know you guys can react, but will you? The answer seems to be no. I think this guy has time units. Find out. Oh, he does. Half health, okay. Let's take your time. So this guy here, can you see this guy? Yeah, you're the one who sees this guy. Yeah, and you're fine. Still nobody in here. Well, not still, but... Okay. Kind of expected that. I guess the drone can't see as far as I think it does. Test game with Jellyman weapons. Not enough X to resupply. Only had one of the weapons researched. Yeah, so the weapons themselves might be both weapon and clip. I will have to take a look at that, because we are going to use the melee one. There's no way around that. You have have one flare. I'd like it back out here. Thank you. You get a nice route from killing jelly, so it's probably not an issue. Well, we might have made a truce with them. So it's what we already have on stock that we're going to get to use. And yeah, you're just going to live there. That's fine. Also, do any of... No, okay. I was gonna say, I wasn't sure if this gave any sort of melee buff or nerf. This armor certainly doesn't help, although it doesn't really do anything for you. Okay, 1, 2, probably want 3. This is kind of annoying. I'm not going to be able to see in the window super far. You can also buy it now. Yeah, so we will be able to buy it once we, well, quote, buy. Once we research the weapon, we'll be able to buy it from the Jellymen, but I'm pretty sure it costs Illyrium and you do it through engineering. Or not Illyrium, Zarbite. Yeah, well, we keep inching forwards here. I need you to survive so that I can put you on the roof. Are you not injured? Can you go to, like, here? Leave you there to take one snapshot. You've done your turn. You should take this guy and throw it to, like, somewhere out here. That's good enough. Okay, well, let's see what happens there. And you'll continue to live here with the scanner. I also haven't seen a terror unit, which is a little concerning. I'm hoping it's the jellyfish, or nothing at all. Oh no, it's the needler. It's the thing that can't even hurt us. Space of single jelly intake. Oh yeah, if I need it for backpack space. 2x3? Yeah, so we might just research the sonic pistol. Because then you have a pistol, a knife, and that. Okay, well, we do need to inch forwards now. Oh, do I want to bring a chainsword? Seems responsible. I'm gonna have you go back and grab that. You should move off this tile. Ah, we blew that up, didn't we? Yeah, we're just playing on hard mode, it's fine. Okay, well, I don't know where this guy went. Can you get to here? Okay, that's not awful. Yeah, we're gonna try and move relatively fast here. Also, the Needler doesn't take stun damage in the same degree as everything else. That I remember, because it was a pain to actually get it down. We have no smoke, do we? You don't have smoke either, okay. Yeah, so you're the guy with smokes actively, other than, well, you all. So we're just going to try and breach and clear this thing from right over here and hope for the best. If they're outside, we'll just hold the inside. It's turn 7? Yeah, we're not in bad shape. Like you up to the roof. Get yourself one smoke, probably throw you a knife or something. Okay. Oh. Can you react? No, this guy just stood there, though. That guy might get up. Depends if we did 5 damage or not with the regen. Or 5 or more fatal wound damage. That's more or less what I expected. Okay. Just, trying to remember what the jelly weapon does. Trying to remember the jelly weapon that does time unit damage and stun damage. On your phone so you can't look it up. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. We got hit by it once. Tangler wouldn't surprise me. The name at least fits a little. Yeah, you're there. You're here. You're down 1 level. I don't know if you actually want to be here or not. You might want to head over to here. You saw somebody. We tied to a rifle of all things. Hey, there's more ammo for you. Can loot that if worse comes to worse. This isn't a way in. It would be nice to take this guy out real quick. What are you doing? Reloading. Yeah, we'll have you watch this angle. Yeah, alright, well never mind then. I guess it's up to you. Yeah, it's good. Okay. And you don't see anybody. Well, we're going in next turn. At least 3 of us. You're coming with 2. You're on backup. The shrimp grenade. Never used it, so no idea what it does. I have no idea. Mag arm and the sniper. Yeah, no, the snipers are a huge deal because... info... Is it here? Yeah, so the no line of sight penalty multiplier just doesn't exist. You can shoot infinite range. If we also go and take a look at the clip, it ignores about 1/3 of armor, which means against most enemies it's better than the sonic cannon. Yeah, you know, we actually had the chainsword to break through walls, but in the previous mission, when everyone got DPL'd, the equipment pile also got DPL'd. So now we're here with scraps of what's left over. And surprisingly, there hasn't been a single point of MC against us. Excuse me. Okay, well, that's good enough. Because previously we were rolling over these missions. Oh, take the shot, it's a rifle. Alright. Okay, now we're in trouble. You get to here, you get an auto, and then you can move. Kill this. Okay. Then you go up to here. Okay, then you go over to here instead. You don't have time units. You don't have anything you can do with that. You... Actually, you're fine. You can just do that. Because that drops down to a lower level and smokes it off. Okay. Are you ever going to invest in the other 2 unit types, Psy Troopers and Cyborgs? So, Cyborgs are... I'm still leaning towards a no because of how prevalent MC is. And Psy Troopers, we actually need to get Freaks to gain access to them in a meaningful way. Currently, we can only do an MC Disruptor, I want to say, and we don't have any sort of special armor or buffs for them. So... Yes, but in the future for Psy and Cyborgs, we'll see. It could be useful, but... We need the MC Troopers as well if we're actually going to use them. That allows us to sort of essentially play a tug-of-war with the Cyborgs, because they're super strong, but they have no MC resist, which is going to make them hard to use. gonna just stand there and see what you see. You are going to get a little closer as well. You're here. You should also look at the door. I'm gonna have you stand in here. Are those needed to use the mech armors? It's possible, but I also don't have mech armors researched, so either way, not going to be super useful. Okay, also, what does the scan say? The scan says there's a million enemies in here. Okay. Well, that's going to be fun. Probably just gonna... So I want this here, but I actually want you scanning over here while we're trying to breach. Ridiculous stat line and everything except MC, including caps. Yeah. So, cyborgs are nichely useful, but we also, like, if we get a good supply of cloning in, I probably will have a couple. Because they're not useless. Is my phone ringing? No, we're good. Something vibrated on my desk. But, like, again, it's down to what we do and don't have access to. We probably should clear a colony, at least one or two of them. Not worried about any sort of captures, but we want DPLs for that, we want more people. Like, I need a full team of people in mag armor again. So, we'll see how that goes. Uh-oh. It's a really good thing we smoked. This guy could be in either of these tiles here. He is... Okay, yeah, just shoot him in the back. Okay, so this is interesting, because you can go to here, and then you can run over to here? Where does this put you? Okay, you don't get nearly as far as I want you to go. Yeah, okay, you gotta go all the way to here. What we're gonna do instead, so you're gonna go to here. And we're gonna juggle this guy. Up to here. Here? Perfect. And then you are going to leave. You're down here. Actually, we can... I'm gonna put you here. We can see along this top hallway there. One thing for cyborgs. You can name a mission type that is hard for reasons not related to MC that doesn't bypass their stat line. Tentacular. Okay. Yeah, so against lobstermen. Like, that's the... Cyborgs are really good against lobstermen is pretty much the core of it. Like, they are useful, but it comes down to we don't have enough cloning for that. And we need a good core of people who are immune to MC. And prior to last stream and last mission there, we were doing pretty well on that front. However, since then, we've blown up half of our team. Is there really nobody in here? Okay. Well, I guess we're all gonna head this way then. And I'm going to send you around this side too. Because I'd like to be able to breach from this side as well. Gives us more surface area to put troops on that where we're not going to explode. And you might be in danger. I don't really like this spot. Yeah, I'm going to back you up a little bit. Do colonies have cloning? So a couple of people have said that they do, but I don't know for certain. I'm going to assume they have at least a decent amount of cloning, because colonies should have a bit of everything. And again, if we can clear 1 or 2 colonies, we're in great shape. That's kind of what I expect to start doing once we get a full team online of people in mag armor. Because if we get cloning, we get access to... Well, not cloning, sorry, it's the other thing. It's alien implanter that I'm actually looking for, isn't it? Cloning is used for a couple of things, but implanter is what's used to make people immune. Once squeezers get fielded, you might be able to go and take a tour and start cleaning up. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And that's about 15 days before we have the full team online again. Less annoyed at the strategic layer. Well, I'm not quite as annoyed anymore because we just kind of outrun everything. We're just gonna let you explode. You're fine, you're fine. Turn 10. Okay, that's good. We don't really care about the rifle that we just blew up. Actually, you give me a scan. There's one guy potentially right here and one guy potentially right here. There are neither of such guys. Okay. There could be a guy right here, which would be kind of what we expect. You're gonna go... Does your scan reach to here? Okay, so we're fine. I was gonna say, I want you here, and then you can pop the door, and then someone else can take the shots for you. Let me double check, yep. Huh? Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, and you should be fine from upstairs. I don't think I want to leave you here. A DPL or a cannon could pop its head out and then you're done. Just completely done. So you can use the reader on the blips. Can you use the reader on the blips? No, you can't. So you can't use the reader on these blips. You can use it on anything that you've seen once this turn, but not the theoretical aliens. Because you don't know what height these are at. This guy could be here. We know he's not here because we've seen this tile, but he could be, you know, upstairs too, so floor 1, floor 3. This guy's not here, so he has to be floor 3, and the rest of these guys are pretty much unknown, likely not outside. But otherwise, could be just about anywhere. And you can get to... I'd like you here, but we don't have smoke for here. Okay, now we do. Oh, we're just gonna run it. Okay. You should head along here as well. Kinda thinking we put a guy here. But if somebody comes downstairs... No, this can only go upstairs. This is up... This only goes down. There'd be bubbles if it went up, like this guy here. So yeah, you just go and sit here. Here? That's probably the better idea. Okay. Hello. And a reader, and yeah, okay. Well, I don't know if we need you living here with the reader anymore. I will have you swap for Gauss. You have... Yeah, you're good enough on strength. Drop this guy for this, and I think that's fine. I don't think we care about you having anything else crazy. I mean, you don't need these in your inventory, but that doesn't really change anything. No. Put this in your bag. Okay, off you go. And if you wake up, then we'll go ahead and have you grab a real gun. Oh, that did not bloom. Alright, where's drone? Huh. Okay, lots of guys upstairs. I know for a fact nobody's right there, because you would have killed him. Supposedly there's somebody here, which there's not. And we're gonna assume you can see that far. Go ahead and have you over to here, actually. Yeah, nothing. Okay, we're good. Well... How have we seen nothing? Not good. That's where we're at. Did you unlock the grenade walls for the shock launcher? We did not. I didn't even know that was an item. I mean, it makes sense that it's an item, but we're still on freeze. Which is why the people in generic armor are carrying it, because it's non-lethal. No, you don't have any more. Yeah, good luck. You're gonna go up to here. What? You're going here. And I kind of think you just go stand here. That's safer than the rest of our options. And this guy on the ground? Actually, grab an extra med kit. Oh, grab a lot of extra med kits. Go help this guy. Oh. Okay. Clicked too many times, so when it canceled, I also moved. I don't like whatever this layout here is. Kinda think we want to go and look this way. There could be a guy here, there could be a guy here. 42, 36, yeah, so next turn we'll just commit and actually move. I'm a little tempted to bring in you guys. Yeah, you're available. Hopefully you don't need to use that. Okay. So looking to get into here to the left. Okay. Okay, well we have a guy. We have two guys. Probably a lot more than two. Is there a guy in here too? No, okay. Well, you've scouted, you can go back outside, we can just go in and kill them. As long as you hit two of these. Yep, you're fine, you go back outside. Turn around. And you is similar. That guy could easily get back up. Oh, welcome back. Just use more stims. And you can't throw it on the ground this turn, but do that next turn. Actually, it doesn't matter. He's going back to the ship. Okay. Well, we've got one down. This guy's definitely standing back up. This guy is unknown. I'd like you to take a look here. 5. Okay, so this guy's just here forever. And you can get similarly right to here. There's still nobody here. Region's annoying. I don't really have a solution for that other than we gotta shoot the corpse again. Well, we got 2 this turn. Not the worst, but we do kind of need to kill 2 aliens a turn. Yeah, well, that makes things easy, actually. Yeah, and that guy got back up too. Okay. Who do you have for me? There's nobody here. Is there anybody here? What do you see? Okay, so somebody's upstairs. There's a way out over here too, which is kind of nice. Wow, annoying, but it's something. Oh, we don't have more Gauss. Alright, well you get this. We're now in dangerous territory giving you a real gun, but time units? Okay, well, that's fine. But I'd still prefer this over shock. So what we want is all of... So the problem is they can come up and down through multiple elevators here. We could get enough people in to block this fully, and I'm a little tempted to do that. What you're going to do is you're going to check this. Okay, so nobody's here. So you're just going to smack this guy. And we are going to commit to blocking this. Okay, well you can only get to there. Can you get to... oh, you're just like mostly out of time units because you swung at a guy. Yeah, that's fine. You stand here. You stand here. And you run to here. Drop this guy. Stand here. And you run to here. We're not safe by any means, but they're not going to sneak up on us super quick. Yeah, you're fine. This could be a mistake, but we'll see what happens. Time units, okay. I don't expect this will be a huge problem. There we go. Melee sounds like you're munching on Pringles. But yeah, well, it's the same melee sound that's used for the drill. Oh, okay, we got nothing. Scans read... something. Yeah, somebody's upstairs. Okay. Well, you go down to the door. I need you here. There's a lot of guys upstairs. Unless this guy outside. Which doesn't look like it. By the way, wait, is this isolated? Can you not do anything from here? Oh, so we did block the whole thing off. Okay, so we just clear the first floor real quick. Can we get up to here other than... no, around that side. Okay. So yeah, we're in good shape. Good. I'm not a huge fan of whatever's going on there. I actually think you step outside. That's probably safer. You go ahead and drop this guy. I'll have you step upstairs once just to see what's there. That'll be next turn. And then we see what's going on up here. And I want you two to not shoot us in the back, so go ahead and do that. Okay, you don't see anyone. You are still collecting items. I need this from you, and I need this from you, and I kind of want this in your bag. Off you go. Okay, well, I do kind of need to know what's up here. Well, we can't really gamble with that, so we're gonna do this? Okay. You have time units. This is... that's fine. And that's less fine. We got our 1 for the turn. It looks like we're looking to go... oh, this whole thing goes back here, and it looks like it's connected? Yeah, okay. So we actually have to clear back here. Okay. I'm a little tempted to have one of you guys pop up and shoot the guy. Turn limit's gonna be a problem very, very shortly. We need to kill a lot more of them. Well, why are their terror units so shit? That's a good question. I mean, I don't even know. They're pretty harmless. I assume they're bad in early game, but like, That's more your filter to stop you from just using aquaplastics against these guys, I assume? Dunno. We'll find out. Or we won't find out. Did that even try to bloom, or did that just do nothing? Okay, it did bloom. Okay. Okay, so there's nothing to do... Or there's nothing that allows them to go up or down. If this is also isolated, we... Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you move to the middle, scan. They're mostly over there at this point. Somebody absolutely could be over there. So the responsible thing is to clear these. You. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, off we go. Yeah, you made it here, you made it here. Okay. Okay, so somebody could be right here. Knife out. Nobody's right here. Somebody right here? No. What about here? Okay, so there's a lot of ways upstairs. Do we have 8 guys that we're gonna get in here in the next... 4 turns. We have 4 turns to block all those. Turn 20 is where things get rough. Oh, have you been... That makes life easier. What are the tear units for the enhanced aquatoids? When they invaded my base, it was Shoggoths. Yeah, so they have land versus water. So the water ones that we're looking at right now, I keep calling them needlers. I don't know if they're actually needlers. But they do very little. Yeah, just take that guy out. Yeah. One for ground one. Yeah. So. Yeah, you go back downstairs. Have you gone up? No, okay. So we have 3 turns to figure this out. Pretty much all these guys are upstairs. We will want a crew of people downstairs. Or at least watching this. These windows are kind of annoying. I don't really know what we're doing with those. We're all on the way. Yeah, needlers kind of seem like the creeps from earlier in the game. And we got that guy, so next turn we're gonna commit to standing upstairs, because I don't think there's anybody left. Shit. I have a new job for you. Okay. I don't know how many that killed. They're starting to panic, which is good-ish. The needlers can get out the roof, which is going to be annoying. It's actually going to be really annoying. You and your mag armor should be fine. You're here now. Looking at this, we still don't have anybody here. This is definitely the guy who's patrolling upstairs. That's not a dangerous weapon. Or a dangerous alien, for that matter. Okay. Well, here we go. Nobody. Nobody. I'm gonna let somebody else run up to the other door. Okay, so we're clear. Can you run this? Yes. So you should absolutely start by blocking this off, and you can go help. Hopefully nobody's outside. Next is, can you actually get to here? You can. Can you get to... okay, let me have you... move. Can you get to here? Yes. Okay. Okay, so we've moved and blocked those. I don't know what's up there. We'll find out in a minute. Okay, so this is clear. You need to start moving. You also need to start moving. Alright, this is fine. Start moving here. We have you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 4, we have 3 turns, so we're good there. You all will have an interesting time trying to figure out what's going on here, and you get to follow slowly. Okay. Why can you berserk with a DPL who designed this? It's the only gun who can't Overwatch? Yeah, but you, Berserk isn't... Berserk is just them taking a shot at the nearest thing. Also, did we put a hole in the floor, too? I really hope we didn't. If I were to take you and ask you to go... like, here... Here? You're going through the roof. So the hole would be here if it exists? It doesn't look like there's a hole. It looks like the floor survived. It's just the roof. Okay. Man. I assume the guy just shoots it like it's a normal gun. You pick one point to target and go. You're way over here. It's kind of a race between you two. Turn 17, we have time. So, we'll see how this goes. Okay. Drone, your only job is to make sure that nothing shows up here. Oh, this is going to be interesting to try and hold. Well, we have 3 of you, plus 1 of you? No, you're here. You're here. We have 2 turns to get this figured out. Yeah, you're gonna bump it. Okay. I don't hate this. You do see a guy right here. That's the one who panicked. I have a feeling... No. Wait. Okay, no, you're going out through the roof. I was gonna say, uh-oh. This angle is looking something like... So the hole is here. So if you go to here... Can you see this guy? That's a bit of a crazy angle. Unfortunately, you missed. But you at least got the angle there. You need to go upstairs. That much is for certain. And you can't sprint, but you can get to here, so we're good. You're gonna go stand here. And you two on the way. Okay. I kind of want you heading this way. You always turn off suppress alien panic. You like knowing when the leader panics? Yeah. No, but it's a little bit... I was gonna say, it's extra information that you don't really need. Like, it's nice that it tells you, but... trying to figure that out with something like a reader or just inferring based on the weapon it's carrying is generally more engaging. Thanks for teaching you that sprint is a thing. Yeah, it's the alternate movement methods. It's really useful. Okay, we're gonna call that there. Okay, we have one last turn. Open this, go here. Can you sprint? Ooh, no energy. Okay, well... Damn, good for you. Take that guy out. I mean, not good for you, but good job not dying. You only took 1. Yeah, no, good for you. You lived. Oh boy. So you genuinely just don't have the time units. It's nothing to do with your energy. The stim gets you to here, but that's not good enough. And I assume none of you can make it. Oh, you could make it. Can you make it to here? No, okay, so you just can't get far. You can't get far enough in general. Not good. Not good. We just gotta hope the aliens don't have enough time units to do anything with this. You're here, you're just gonna move in this general direction. Put that back on your belt. Call that fine. Do you see this guy? Do you see any guys? Actually, you have a scanner. Oh, you do see a guy. Shock? Okay, take him out. Ooh, there's like 3 guys in there the aliens hit. That's not great. You still use the reader? Yeah. Well, the reader just seems like better game design than hoping the alien panics and you magically learn what its rank is. You put this away. You're actually going to scan for me. Scan says nothing? Where the hell are we? This is a weird spot. Now all aliens are called Larry in your head? Oh, we're just gonna suffer. It's fine. Alright, hope for the best. Panic? Okay. Well, we're in position now. What do you see? We see movement. Nothing crazy. And we do have you two here for the scanner. And one of you should also have a scanner. As there is a guy directly over your head. Okay. Oh, we got one. Somebody out here failed to stun himself. You actually do need more energy, and you're not going upstairs, so you just go ahead and stun. No, heal. Stim? Stim. I'm stupid. It's okay. Yeah, that helps a lot. You don't see anybody. Okay. And you're gonna continue to live upstairs. Do you have smoke? You have enough. This means you can stand here and back up. Super glad they didn't add shooting through lifts like Reaver has. Yeah, so that's just the difference between UFO versus Terror from the Deep. In UFO you can, in Terror from the Deep you can't, outside of the base. It's not something that Reavers... Well, I guess it's possible Reaver had the ability to change elevators so you could or couldn't shoot through them, but... just UFO for you. Okay. There's like 6 of them left. They have no plan. Yeah, well, I don't even know if hard-coded is the right word for it. It's just that the standard tile set you get to use, or Originally, it was hard-coded into the game. I do believe you could change the tile set to work one way or the other, but most people don't, because it's how the game originally worked, so you're gonna run with it. I don't really know what I want to do with this. I think we give them one more turn to see what's going on here. That's more like it. So now they're all right here. You could actually participate if you really wanted. I don't know if we do. I feel like that's kind of dangerous. Seems really dangerous. We'll see what you guys have on scanner. You actually have two guys on scanner, so there's a guy right there. Well, okay. Him bleeding out isn't helpful to us. And you two see nothing. Like, at all. Okay, so what that means is we bait them. Back and... do we bait them? Actually, hold on. This isn't dangerous. You've panicked. You have a non-lethal weapon. You aren't dangerous at all. Throw that on the floor. You're here to get experience, so go ahead and shoot that guy. And shoot that guy once. Yeah, shoot that guy once. Or don't. I'm actually gonna have you melee. You don't have enough time units to shoot and go back down. You're gonna go ahead and take out... Ah, there's two. Okay, I needed you to hit that. Yeah, so aliens at this point burn all their time units to get wherever they're trying to go. So it is safe, well, safe, quote-unquote, to actually run up there and see what's going on. This guy's probably standing up. This guy's going to be bleeding for a while. We'll see if we can take out these two before something goes wrong. What do you have for me? Oh, you see a guy. Oh, he stood back up. Just take him out. You see nothing. We know that guy just stood up, judging by... Okay, so this guy's here. And nothing. So we know that guy just stood up. Can you hit him, please? Thank you. So the last known alien is right there. Brutally on turn 20 grenade spams and squad sites, you right? They do that all the time. That's just kind of Brutal AI's thing. Now, I don't know if they spam grenades versus trying to use guns, but they always have squad sight, I can tell you that. Okay, well, we're gonna just let that happen. That's a little bit dangerous. What we're gonna do is have you go up. Oh, you can see this guy from here. What's it cost you to go down? 54? Alright, you're good. Alright, never mind. You have trolled. It's okay. Up, forward, twice. You're only taking a snapshot, because... Oh, cool. Okay, we did it. There we go. One of the things that makes OG better is that it has actual physics. Yeah, you can... Your bullets can hit and kill things that you can't see or didn't aim at. Yeah, no, Brutal AI is scary. It's real bad. How is there only one magnetic navigation on this entire thing? There is 8 cloning. Implanters is what we're actually looking for. Cloning is nice to have. Main exam rooms. It's a good mission. Stuff is useful. Good stats for everybody. Throwing melee accuracy, yeah. Okay. We want to sell. There was 1 shard weapon still. We want to transfer most of this to the warehouse. There were a lot of thermal shock launchers. Yeah, there's that. We probably want to keep... not this. We're going to keep the ammo on base. We'll... ignore that neuro interface. We want that on engineering. I'm going to send the Zarbite over. It's a lot of aquaplastics. I'm going to send them over there. We want... where? Hold on. Engineering. Corpses. Most of this stuff. We want the implanters on this space. Learning, cloning. I don't know what we do with cryogenics, but I'm sending it over there. Another magnetic navigation. We're up to 26. What, did we do a supply ship or 2? We have too many of these. We're gonna... oh, okay, we just purely have too many of these. Needler corpses, yep, okay. That's fine. Bioflare, yep, we blew one of those up. Well, that was a good mission. Nothing crazy. A supply ship would have actually been better, I think. Okay, so we're fine on storage. You are not fine on storage. And are you making another Manta? No, you're making Gauss rifles. That's reasonable. Okay, well, what I'm actually going to ask you to do... what is it? Scav? Dissect? Yes. How do we have 34 tentacular corpses? That's a lot. There's 3. Okay. Well, we're gonna leave that running. What did we need Zarbite for? I guess biogel injectors are kind of nice. We want medkits, we want knives. Oh, we probably want... yeah, we need just a bunch of random equipment that we're making here. Okay. I don't think we care all that much about a small. Wait, did we not already have... okay, yeah, alright. No, that makes sense. Oh, we're currently researching the Needler Corpse. Okay. You're getting a transmission resolver, which is great. And you are... okay, 4 days. I kind of want the knives back. Yeah, you're doing your thing. You just fled. Okay. Infiltration North Pacific. Okay, so there's infiltration going on up there. The Manta's actually repaired. It takes a small amount of Zarbite to shoot down each of these, and I think that's a worthwhile cost. We're gonna get chased. Yeah, it's fine. They're not gonna catch us. Wait, hold on. Oh, our cannons are more ranged than our torpedoes. Okay, well well, that guy's fine. You can ignore the fighter. And enhanced Aquatoids are... Well, actually, no. You mentioned that Shoggoths are not weak. That's their Terra unit. Really? Just generic Aquatoids? Wait. I'd save the game, but I don't think it matters. Interesting. Squeezers soon. We're researching something. We're researching the MC Disruptor, finally. And that's one of the other things we need to look at. The Squeezer is... not on our list. Yeah. 15s are by the unit. It's a little much. Alright, well, we're doing a base defense. Generic Aquatoids. Which means we're kind of in trouble. But yeah, you guys get pistols. Oh, these are actually quite nice. They're one use, size 1 item. That's pretty good. It's actually really good. Are all these loaded? Ooh, that's kind of nice. So the problem is most of our people here should not be given real weapons against Aquatoids here. Check weight again. 2. Can you get... oh, hold on, 5. Yeah, we can give these guys rifles. These pistols are for the smaller drones. I don't think there's anything else. This is a little too heavy to give them both, although they do only have 1 slot. 1590, 75, 110. Yeah, so rifles are better to bring. Drones with human weapons feel odd. Yeah, well, these drones are supposed to be underwater only, but for some reason we're allowed to use them during base defense. So, here we are. Actually, hold on, that's a good shout here. Also this info. Hold on. This is tech. Okay, maybe not. You have 70 accuracy here. You're in good shape there. I actually want you to have this thing. Is this just a melee weapon? It's just a melee weapon, doesn't have ammo, unlimited. Okay, yeah, so this is going to be useful. We give this to a drone with a pistol. This is going to be useful because we can give this to the guys who are wounded and it's going to heal them. Now, we're assuming we get close enough to the Aquatoids to heal. It's not an unreasonable thing to expect, but... also give you this. Yeah, it's fine. I don't really care about this guy right now. You have everything we need. Okay. And this should increase their health and reduce injury time, I hope. Yeah, you should not have this. We're out of readers, that's fine. Okay, so now from here on out we can give everybody real weapons. Not that we have enough of those for that, but... and let's actually go through here. We're running out of items. Slowly. Not so slowly. Okay. And seafloor through the last guy. So the last guy shouldn't have real guns. Do we have, like, 4? Okay, yeah, so you guys are all getting let out 4. That's fine. We're out of items. It's okay. Okay, and you should not have this. We do have 2 Gauss rifles. I'm gonna give that to... I don't really know. You get one. You have the weight for it. Or not the weight, the accuracy. You get one. Alright, good for you. I don't think it's gonna save you, but you can carry this. Yeah, not really. Whatever, just make sure people have items. I'll wrap these into loadouts later. I don't really know what to do with this outside of actually you should have like 5, or take 2 of these. I should put these in these guys' loadouts. And honestly, I probably want to do the same thing for you all, realizing we don't have enough medkits to go around. So medkits stop here. Apparently you have nothing. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay. Funny enough, drones can carry one of these too, although I kind of want you all to have smoke. Wait. I don't want you to have smoke. I want you to have these. Not primed. Because it's funny. And actually, it's worth carrying a grenade and a gun versus just a gun there, so we're gonna swap those out too. Okay. Here goes nothing. Surprisingly, you're fine. The one guy left with a good suit of armor. I kind of don't want you... Okay. Do we have snipers anywhere nearby? Yes. Okay, you should move. I don't think you're getting an aim shot out of this guy. And 2%'s not gonna hit either. Okay. Yes, you can move. Aim is 48, that's not awful. Not that it really helps. You're definitely not getting aimed. .33 is workable. I actually don't want you to kneel. Oh, you're really accurate. Just take him out. Please? No? Because I want you to be able to get back into the room here. Can you... Oh, that's great. Alright, we're all safe. Run. You don't have smoke to drop. That's great. You actually make it a good distance here. Back in the room. Into the room, please. Out of the way. You go this way. You go this way. Okay, so we're clear there. You were always fine. There's a drone upstairs. It's okay. You get to kamikaze in a turn. Actually, yeah, you should, like, fully... Hold on, go in here. You take a phone call and come back to a base defense. Well, we pissed off Aquatoids. Which means this should be relatively easy. I'm actually a little worried about you. Actually, no, I'm not. You have... never mind, I am worried. Yeah, okay, so you're fine. Probably. Alright. So everyone back here... Where are you? Okay, you're fine. Yeah, you're the threat. Time units. Okay. Oh, is there somebody up here I'm gonna forget? You. No, this is where I'd be worried. Okay, we're fine. Find me somebody in armor again. Okay. And we're back to drones. Alright, good. So now everybody else here, actually, not everybody else here. Give me the drone again. You are a threat. You run around to both of these. Okay. So we're fine there. You're fine here. You two probably shouldn't have this thing out. You should move. You should definitely move. You're running that, that's fine. Yeah, okay. So you go over here. Is the speaker playing Ride of the Valkyries? No, so what it's actually going to do is it's going to sit up here and spam the motion scanner until someone comes up and kills it, but when it dies, it's going to have a prime grenade on its body. Speaker would kind of defeat the... Stealth is the wrong word, but it's trying to hide up here. Even if the aliens are going to explore and find it in a minute anyway. Where are the guys I'm looking for? Okay, you have a real loadout. Seven? Seven health is crazy low. You're actually going to need to use that thing if you get the chance. Okay, you have a real loadout. Weren't the second tier of armored robotic assets postponed until eventually maybe TM? Well, yes, there's a version of the shrimp drone here, which is much higher tier, has a better weapon. But the problem is every single one of them requires a bio-drone corpse to make. So if I just want a cheap scout, the shrimp drone is going to forever remain on top. That and sacrificing 4 guys for one 2x2 unit isn't going to be super valuable in the near future because of how strong our guys are going to be in armor with their weapons and whatnot. Actually, you can move up to here. Do you have a real loadout? Yes. Okay, well, I'd like to not forget that you're here. Stand there. Yeah, you're stuck. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. Do we have drones that I'm forgetting? The answer's almost certainly yes, but I only see 2. Did we just not deploy everyone? No, there's you here. Ah. And now we hope for the best. Nope, don't stop. Oh wait, did you hit him? Okay, well, you're a hazard. You just run in here. Yeah, just go up there. I don't remember. Yeah, you're fine. I was gonna say, you have actual... I don't know if I trust that. I have a feeling they can see you through the smoke here. You should move. You have a gun laying on the ground. Okay, you go in here. I don't trust that either. Go ahead and take this shot. Okay, I'm impressed. Oh, I forgot the drone was here. You could have easily killed that. Excuse me there. Oh, hi. The problem is you're valuable. However... Hello, well, everything is currently good. Aw, you idiot. Aw, you lived anyway. Not punished. Yeah, you all saw the vision there. You absolutely should have killed the other Aquatoid. But I should also note that anyone that thinks the Gauss pistol is good because you can do that, you can kill 3 aliens with 1 burst. No. Highly unlikely. Yeah, you're gonna live there, you're here, you're... okay. Our next goal is to throw this into here. Shimon, you need this. If this does what I think it does, this could be incredibly valuable. You realize during your Sharp from the Deep run that the main floor is floor 1 instead of floor 0? I assume? As in there's a little bit down here. Now you over here. Okay. Yeah, there's guys. You need to not have this, and you need to go hide in a room. You are doing fine. You're also doing fine, you need to just go stand in a room. Probably this room. What are we looking at with you? You have a real loadout, okay. I'm gonna say, you should see somebody. I don't know if that helps you. You're not wounded at all. Well, it'd be nice if you had a slightly different weapon, but that's fine. Do you see? Oh, you do see. Okay. Well, auto. Nice. We got a smoke down? We got a smoke down. Yeah, so you're good. You stand here. You... I don't know if I want you that far forward, but it'd be nice if you could heal a little bit. I don't know, the fact that this thing is an infinite use melee weapon is kind of good. At least against the Aquatoids here. You're fine. You might not be fine. You have a high reaction count, or high reaction stat, though, so I'll give you that. And then there's 4 more of you. Okay. Yeah. No, it does make sense. Well, actually, the training pool doesn't go below the 1st level. But a lot of these do make use of it, yeah. And you're just gonna stay here, I guess? No, actually, you shouldn't stay here. You should drop this now. You are a hazard. And you can go over to here. You can go over to here. Keep the drone on the door. Keep moving. Yeah, that's gonna be fine for turn 2. Oh. Ah. Okay, well, we kinda... Who panicked? You panic? That's fine. We kinda need to not lose anybody else. Like, period. Yeah, we're in good shape. Huh. Maybe we actually... No, it's fine. We have 2 snipers right here. Okay. Good luck, sir. 90 time units is more than we're going to have for a while. Oh. I actually don't know if they can see you here. Excuse me. Yeah, these are normal. The enhanced guys are red. I do kind of want you to take a shot, but I don't think you... Oh, you could get away with it. Take this guy out. Yeah, then run away. You are not going to peek that, actually. You're going to go hide in here. Hopefully one of these guys gets close enough. You also should probably run away, just judging by everything we've seen in the past minute here. This is a calcinite. It gets up there and you die. Those being a viable forward scout... It's rough. I'll just put it at that. You see that guy way over there, go for it. Please do something. The drones? There's no way the drones get the kill. Bro. Hate it here. How far do you have to move to see this guy? Here? Take your one shot. What? Info, 100% melee. What's your melee? It's reasonably high. Let's just try this out. Then why did it give it to me? Okay, well, you're gonna run into here. We are going to bring somebody over here to intervene. Probably the drone. That's crazy. You scanner, please. Only has 1 fatal wound and 11 health, so it's definitely going to survive. Okay. Well, I guess we have you. You should easily... Oh, I swear to God. I'm not going insane. I'm not going insane. Okay, do we see anybody? Oh, okay, this needs to die too. It's okay, we have a lot of guys here. Neil, you move. Okay, you're taking an aimed shot at... Okay, move. You'll be running next turn. Yep. Drone, what do you see, actually? And you are sitting here with nothing at all. Yeah, no, Okamon is appropriate. Yeah, you're just kind of in the way now. You're also in the way. I don't trust melee, but I don't really want to be stuck here. Oh, I can't use... Okay. Gambling it is. Good luck, sir. Okay. What I'd like is for the two of you to go stand here. Oh, we don't see anyone this time. The drone's definitely getting ran at. Oh. That was thermal shock. Okay. Hi there. Would you two like to take the shot? Cool. Well. Do they have 3 lives in tier 3 armor? Please no. Alright, well, we'll see how Kamikaze Drone fares. Yeah, it's a real shame that we can't just... Oh, I forgot there's a guy at the end of the other end of the hall. Would have been obnoxious. You also can't hide there anymore. Okay. Ask the big guy if he's okay? No, it's fine. I don't expect to see Shoggoths. So I'm not super worried about spoilers. Is it anything like XCOM Files is the other question, well, assuming you've played that. Okay. And yeah, you're good to go in case it wasn't clear. Regen 100% health every turn. Oh, not played Files. Okay, yeah, I don't know if that's how they work in Files. Oh, what the hell? I mean, we could easily nuke one in a turn, I'm sure, at this stage, but like, what the hell? Yep, there's a guy back there. Alright, you... back out, you... take that guy out. Or don't. That's why you're so terrified? Yeah. No, that's reasonable. That's sad. 51. Can you get to, like, here and just snap? Oh, now you have line of fire. Drop this thing here back up to the end of the hall. You don't have reaction. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, that's none of us. Okay, but that's all us. None of them. Can you get to here? Just start moving. If you die, I'm just gonna... That's okay. Give you chrysalids any day. Yeah, well, it depends on how much health they have, because are they sitting on, like, 300 health and decent armor or something? Because if that's the case, it's real bad. You're fine, go inside. Alright, just go up. Yeah, okay, and we're fine. For the turn. Did we even kill it? I mean, we leveled that, but like... Did we even kill it? Great. Okay. Panic and a cannon. Okay, that's the guy we hit with the pistol. And you missed. I assume you see this guy, yeah. Just full auto. No, I was gonna say, you might hit something else if you're lucky. Very nice. You hit a scan. Apparently, no, that's us. You panicking upstairs. Okay. Well, we're gonna continue to sit here. I do want you up here. See, ideally... Yeah, ideally you path this way. You fought them with Gauss. Took 3 to 5 shots from a rifle and sniper. Okay. Yeah, you just need the sheer volume of guys. So they should be fine at this stage. At least with how many guys we have here. Also depends if they're resistant to Sonic in any way. Also, if they're 2x2, you might get good use out of grenades. I kind of want you to have a scanner still. Oh, you don't even have a scanner. Okay. Well, we live here. That's fine. But turn 6? Yeah, we're fine. What gun is that? Huh. Well, we have a drill, that's fine. You continue taking out anything down the hall with aimed shots. Nothing. What do you have here? Can't remember if they're 2x2. Okay. Yeah, that's a good or not a good spot, but that's kind of their favorite. You could get to here, open the door, and actually you could just get to here in general. Okay. Well, run away again. You could walk away. Okay. Well, we'll see how drone fares. We have another one? I know we have another one somewhere. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we had 4. Okay. So it's gonna be you. We should be thankful that even more armored lobstermen with 4 arms aren't in the game. Yeah, in the obligatory region, they'd need to have at that tier. I mean, it'd be fun if the power scaling kept going. That'd be entertaining. But no, I'm okay with this. Okay, well, you all are just going to keep creeping forwards. You're actually more durable than... the mag armor, ever so slightly, that is. And, yeah, you're fine. Also, now that we're sitting here, I am tempted to get some more rookies just to scan people for good MC. It's not like we can't afford it. So it's probably worth doing one more round of recruits. Probably going to pick up 10 of them so we can put them all in the pool. Yeah, and we're fine here. Okay. Well, we have some ground. He likes the difference between Gilman and armored Gilman. Let's do the same to lobsters. I think I'm good. I actually don't think we want to do... I think you just stand here. Yeah, and that's all us. Not even multiplicative, just additive. How many Sonic Snipers does that let you take? Current Lobstermen... Well, if you're assuming average damage, like if you roll min damage, it's probably infinite. Like, you're gonna take what, half damage from Sonic? And if you min roll, you already don't hurt Lobstermen with a Sonic Sniper, so you're probably just... You could probably empty an entire craft worth of Sonic Snipers into one of those guys, and they wouldn't even notice. Now, if you don't buff the armor, it would just take a lot of them, and that'd come down to a math problem, but... Yeah, there's still nobody here. You guys are creeping forwards. I mean, we can get away with this. You do like that in Terror from the Deep, you're always doing at least 50%? Yeah, that's nice. Reavers was fun because you always did at least 75% damage, but you could also only do up to 125%. So it's a super tight damage range. It makes things easier to balance and fairly reliable to one-shot things once you're above a certain tier of item. I don't really want to inch any further forwards than this. Uh-oh. Alright. There's one guy way back here. Okay. But what I need from you, drone, is to... You're at 60, that's fine. Okay. I wanted to blow this up. The whole lift. Oh, that's not even the guy we see. So there's a couple guys in here. Yeah, you go to, like, here. That doesn't really help us at all. Yeah, we're actually gonna put you over here finally. I want you up here. If you go stand back here, probably there. It's not enough for a snap, it's fine. Likewise, you all group up. Yeah, low damage variance makes armor extremely important. No, and I do like that. It's... I don't know, it was fun playing Reavers. It was a lot of fun. Because you could determine a lot of things just off of the math, rather than hoping that you roll a big or a small number. Terror from the Deep, I don't think... Terror from the Deep is probably the max I'd want of a damage range. I think I'm gonna end turn here. Panic. Okay, so there's like 2 of them out there. Scan, scan. Okay, so there's like a guy. Do you see this guy? This guy is upstairs. Well, that means, like, one thing. I'm gonna have you shoot to the wall. That's good enough. You're gonna open a door in this door. You, having high stats, are going to be the guy to prime and throw this to, like, here. Why? No, this is definitely a straight shot. $22. Alright, fine. Someone else is throwing this thing. You move. Can you just get this inside the elevator? You see the guy? Actually, that's kind of nice. How can you not throw this? Okay, well, you put that there and you take the shot. Or not. Can you stand up? No. Can you see? Oh, you can. Well, that's the other door. Good luck to you two. Yeah, you're fine here. You can keep moving forwards even if you don't have real armor. I do kind of want you to wrap in... yeah, just walk. I want you in here. And this is always the worst part. Okay. Stand up, walk 2 tiles forward. Throw the grenade. You can definitely throw the grenade this far. Actually slightly mad. Well, the alien disappeared. Whatever that's worth. Walked back outside. Okay. Well, what I'm actually going to have you do is that. And I would like... one of these. Yeah, so you just can't throw in here. It's a very arbitrary change. I don't even know if it's deliberate. Okay. You don't really want to push down this hall? Happy to have you stand in that room there. I'll put you all here. Should annihilate anything that comes down the hall. Unless, of course... Okay. I don't get to find out what that means, or if they have negative reactions. Oh, it doesn't bloom inside of there at all. Okay, you see the guy, but you didn't shoot the guy. Take an aim shot. This one needs to die. Thank you. Okay, off we go. You do have smoke. I'm actually gonna have you use that. I hate this lift. You just can't throw into this lift. Oh yeah, also, do we have anything else? No, there's a guy out here somewhere. That is fine. It's the earliest base defense you ever had in UFO. Just first half of the second month against floaters. I mean, that's not awful against floaters. I'm trying to think. In UFO, I don't remember what the earliest I had in UFO was. It was probably fairly early. But I put it at month like 3 to 5. this dude stunned himself a while ago. I didn't realize that. I didn't register it anyway. Yeah, you're gonna go stand here, you're gonna stand here, you're gonna stand here. I actually recommend you look like that. Okay. What are we doing? Kill it. Kill it with, well, I guess your sniper. Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay. Man, we hate those. Yeah, good for you all. They didn't have a single DPL. What? We got the Aquatoid Commander out of sheer luck. And it's not even useful. Okay, well, go ahead and transfer most of this over to the warehouse, since a lot of the weapons aren't super useful here. Keep the pistol. 40? That's fine. Okay, rest of that's fine. That's not great. Oh yeah. Give me like another 50 of these at this rate. Yep. Not great. That guy's still buzzing around. I almost want to try and land at one of these. I don't know if we're gonna get a thing fast enough. First month against sectoids. See, I don't think it's possible to get it first month in Open XCOM, because the alien missions refresh on the month tick. So that 20% chance to spawn retaliation only shows up in the second month. But I don't know anything about the first month to tell you that with any confidence. You wish you could contract Jellyman Mercs. That'd be funny. Would it be useful? I mean, it wouldn't be bad. Their weapons themselves are pretty good, but... like, especially against something like Lobstermen. And the other thing is, well, it depends what it costs, because they don't care about our currency. Also, what are we doing with the training pool here? I don't think anybody needs the training pool at this point. Yeah, no, nobody needs the training pool. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to get 10 more guys. What? 19, you say? That can't be right. I mean, we're slowly losing people. I guess 19 is who's available. Give me 10 more. Go ahead and save over temporary there. Unknown error. Huh? Give me a second then, I guess. We're gonna restart the bot? Yeah, so it was mad about some sort of a disconnect for a minute there. Unknown error. It's really interesting because it really isn't giving me any error. What happens if I do this? Missing a parameter. What? Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna delete some messages. You can take a look at what I'm doing in the Discord if you want there. How do we get unknown error? Why does it say unknown error? Did I put that in myself? That is useless. Where is the project? More. We want... E. Well, that's great. Gonna go ahead and run it here. Am I crazy? Huh? Save it again? Wait, what are we looking at here? Alright, you know what? Screw this. This is probably my issue. Yeah, incredible. Okay, great. Screw to those. Go ahead and move that. Go ahead and bring chat back onto the screen. Alright, welcome back, everybody. What were we doing? Oh yeah, I need to, like, load the save. Here's the people on the way. I don't know if we messed up clones or anything. We got a couple new people in. So, congrats to you all. Do need to do an overhaul of this. Floating mechanic makes them annoying. Higher than smoke. Da-da-da. 8-year message. Yeah, it has a tendency to do that, it seems. Yeah, I'm working on that for a day. Okay. Well, there's 10 more guys. Things to the warehouse. We don't really care about anything showing up at the warehouse. Now, this we do care about. Uh-oh. No, it's fine. Never mind. There's a lobster man exploding base stat going on in the Arctic. That's just... we're just gonna eat that. It's fine. We'll rebuild the base. Huh? Who are you? Is the hour tick? Excuse me? What does this mean? Why is there a TWoTS dreadnought on an alien interdiction mission heading at max speed towards my main base? Never mind, it's going... What does it mean? Also, what the hell is this? Is there any reason you're using version 8.1 and not the most recent? This is to keep some mods working and then going back to an early version, something like Vanilla Plus. Ancient Horror. Yeah, it doesn't help. The reason I'm using an old version is I update everything at the start of a run, and then I don't worry about updating things going forwards. That was the message date. Okay. Yeah, so this is the version that I was playing on when we started the TWoTS run, like probably a year ago, and I just haven't updated anything. I'll go ahead and update everything again once we actually beat this. Okay, so it doesn't mean anything. It's just zipping around to do its thing. That's obnoxious. Kind of want to kill it. Wailing for Zarbite. I mean, we could take a look at it. Production of Vibro Knife. Good. These are... actually, we need the clips, like now. Get me Manta 2 from the warehouse. Send it this way. Okay. And then get me Manta 1 and send it after Manta 2. Oh, actually, select a new target, go here. We want you here? No. We want Manta 2. Patrolling. Yeah, that's what I should have read. Destroyed. Well, that's a little disappointing. 2% damage. Okay. Wait. Actually, no, we're not doing TWoTS. We're just... that's not happening. Right, this is the landed TWoTS Dreadnought? Yeah, we're not doing TWoTS. That's not happening. Well... should we touch down and see if we can actually... what's the TWoTS underwater terror unit? Is that worth getting? And can we even capture it? Let me look it up, actually, while we're sitting here. It's not like I don't have a web browser up on my left screen. Give me UFOpedia. And put chat over here so I can read. Give me life forms, give me... Tricene or Hellcrab. It's interesting. Tricene Biodrone. Triocene Tentaculate? Biodrones on terror missions. Tentaculates. Do generic dreadnoughts not exist normally? Hellcrab is a mob from TWoTS, so okay. So that's completely possible. Give me the Dreadnought. Just Taste-Offs. Okay, so they do just run Tentaculates in base game. Can you check researches for arbitrary things? What do you mean by that? Put that guy over there. Okay, well, there's a quick way to find out. Well, okay, hold on a second. Let's at least pretend to put a full crew on this thing. See if horror is a research path. Oh, okay. Yeah, hold on, give me a sec. We lost one guy to a wound, so I guess you're coming with. And I'm just gonna send you this way so I don't forget. We'll see what the mission has there. You see horrors. Alright, nope. Yeah, Hellcrab exists. I was gonna say, you research this, leads to this, leads to this, leads to 5 aquaplastics. What the hell is a Hellcrab? It's the Tri-SC? Hello. India, exam week. It went fine. It's gonna say a bit of a mess, but I actually managed to pass everything with an A, so we're good there. What am I looking at? I want the corpse, which leads to Cyclops. Yeah, so this is how you get your... We also need ion armor, which means molecular shield, which means MC shield, which means we need freak. Yeah, so we need freaks for most of the cool things. And this is taking its time. Although I guess we haven't done all that much in the past 2 in-game days. Or we've done a lot in the past 2 in-game days. Touchdown site, yes. Here is... We don't have smoke. There we go. Yeah, you guys are fine. What do you see? Tentaculates. Alright, don't care. Good for you. Do I care about dupe? I can get a bunch of them, actually. Give me, like, 4, I guess. The thing is, I'd like the second round of the DPL research. That the later DPL research should give us a good craft weapon, if it's anything like the base game. What are we doing up here? Are you... Oh, soon. One day on that. Okay, so you should actually get shot down. Send man to 1. You, on the other hand, I don't know what you're doing. Why are we going that way? We don't know what this guy is. But this is one of those lobsterman subs looking for us. It's annoying that it's flying, rather than, you know, under the water. Yeah, you're not a real base. Maybe we can shoot it down if we want. I don't think it matters. Shut up. Yeah, and you land over there. Okay. Where are you going? Very small, very deep. It's... Enhanced Aquatoid infiltration of the North Atlantic. Just shoot it down. It's probably going to be destroyed long before it touches the seafloor. Yeah. But I'd love to interrupt. So 15-meter panic device. That's kind of cool. It's nothing exceptional. What is the MC generator? Yeah, sure. It's a facility. We'll look at that later. I'm still waiting on... We still need this. This would be really useful. Advanced heavy drones we'll need eventually. But the squeezer is likely our path to infinite materials. Especially with how many bases are around. I'm also a little tempted to research the ultimate threat just for the sake of it. Because this might also cause freaks to spawn. That's something I've been putting off for a little while. That's interesting. Oh, we can make them now. That's not awful. Problem is it's 15 meters and it's only panic. We're building a living quarters. 275. Wait, is each of these 50? 25. Oh, okay, no, we're building as many of these as we can. Build another corridor. Where's the corridor? Go ahead and build a... I might want a training pool. We do want a sub pen. And we do want an actual lab. And I don't know what else we're going to do over here. Science 2. Do we have Science 1? Nope, but we have a second science base. Not enough dupe. Oh yeah, that's been the case for stop. Yeah, we're gonna go through all these dissections real quick. Aquatoid. Generic aquatoids keep showing up. Send the Manta 2. We have Moray 2? See if we actually shoot this down if it just instantly destroyed. That's pretty much expected. Welcome you all. Go to the base. Aquanauts. Actually, hold on. Give me you armor. Don't have anything yet. Okay, well, you all will get armor when engineering finishes up some of the mag armor. Let me see home... No. Ooh. So, the Naga City is the mission we did a while ago to get access to the alien key. It's not an awful mission, but I don't really want to do it again if we don't have to, because it's going to take forever. You have the MC device, but no MC lab. No, we do have the MC lab. The second part of base is always Lobstermen. Yes, it should be. As in, that hasn't been changed by TWoTS. Naga City. Okay, well, we're going to ignore that. MC lab. That looks like... this? Yeah, we have an MC lab. So we've researched this from either one of the MC aliens or the Mind Worms. Good for points. It is good for points, but we're kind of past that point. Give me, is G graphs? Yes, it is. Yeah, so our score is almost at 8,000. So at this point, we're worried about time. Okay. Infiltration. It's a cruiser. Sharks. The problem with these cruisers... Oh, actually, no, it's small. In that case, we just shoot it down. I was gonna say, the problem with the cruisers, at least the medium ones... Mm-hmm. The medium subs are obnoxious because they have like 5 or 6 DPLs. Not even the dreadnoughts are that bad. Good. Do we have anything else major? Not really. The rifles are kind of critical. How long is that going to take you? 15 hours? Do that. We need the rifles back at the sniper clip. Good. Need the rifles back at this base. Floating base attack. Oh, that's you. What was the other one? What? North Atlantic. Oh no. You all know where that is. And you just exist. Oh no. Yeah. I don't know what you're doing. I'm gonna ignore you. Are we doing something over? Oh, okay. Goodbye. Random medium sub. Good. Excuse me. We need mag armor. It's gonna take 5 days. That's not awful. Go ahead and transfer over to the home base. Also, we have one engineer that's not doing anything, which is probably because I have the Manta queued and half done. Send all the rifles over to home. And is that here? Yes. So you're going to take a little while. What does the Manta up here require? 4 days? No. We need the armor. Suspicious shore settlement. Very small touched town? Yeah, okay, whatever. Where's that settlement? Is there a button to open all the active mission pop-ups? Am I crazy? Okay, hold on. Google, is there a hotkey? T. Oh, it exists. Go ahead and intercept that with you. Here. Okay, so I'm crazy. Yeah, North Brazil. There you are. Problem is these things kept catching my eye, looking for the little pink dots. Lobsterman base attack. Actually, you're not wrong that it's not the worst thing, because the MC from Lobsters isn't nearly as big a deal. Yes. Okay. No, you can take real loadouts. At least you three. And you guys are stuck with nothing, and you guys all have snipers. Okay. What do we got? We got 3 guys immediately staring at us with guns. Okay, maybe not. What about now? Now we got 4 guys. 5 guys. We have a new plan. That was a solid grenade. Get a real smoke, and you've participated in this mission. Huh. Oh. Yeah, that's what we're looking to see. Are you... No, you're somebody different. Oh, you can you throw? Roof? Can you throw? Alright, well, you tried. Not even close. Okay, somebody with smoke vision, please. You're not the one who's bleeding. Somewhere there is gonna be a deep one. You're bleeding. Well, you should have hit that. You did hit. Okay. We are well on our way to causing a panic spiral. Okay, what you're gonna do is get me 1 smoke to here. And 1 smoke to, like, here. Okay, and then you're gonna go back inside. Let's see. Whoa. You missed an episode. What is the yellow Sonic-looking weapon? This guy? This is the Sonic Sniper. This is the best weapon we're gonna get for a very long time. If not ever. It ignores a third of the target's armor, 110 Sonic, and the biggest thing is that there's no penalty for firing outside of your line of sight. So you can put a 100% aimed shot all the way across the map and be basically guaranteed to hit the target. 6 ammo, but the ammo doesn't weigh all that much, so we carry around 2 of those. You're not the guy who threw flares, so you can go to here, drop, look. Okay. Okay, there's a guy out here who's probably panicking. Can you get to the roof? Yes. Okay, well that's where we need a guy. Do I even care? Prime throw. Not enough time units. That's fine, drop this. Next turn. That guy dropped his gun and ran off. He is there now. You're the guy who threw all your smoke. Get this guy to here. Yeah, we have way too many of these for me to care. That's good enough. And if this was Reavers, I would be, carpet bombing the map. Throwing grenades into every little tile I couldn't see until everything just wound up dead. Okay, so that's there. You're here. We need somebody outside with a smoke grenade. Throw it to, like, here, please. Thank you. You're going out here. You see a guy. You missed. Okay. Also, mag armor, in case you missed it, I can't look at it. Mag armor has 100% thermal vision, so smoke is like... It's like smoke isn't even there for us right now. At least for the guys in the yellow armor here. So we're in real good shape other than, well, dangerous aliens. We're gonna ignore that. I like that his arms are out. That's funny. Can you throw a grenade? Get that guy to like there? Yep. Cool. One surrendered. 12 kills, 10... Yeah, so we blew up a corpse. Who surrendered? Just a mutant. Okay. We sell... Yeah, okay, we sell all of this. Great. Good job, team. Ooh. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, small subs are trying to shoot us down now. That's kind of scary. But no, it's the very small. There's two very smalls tagging along for some reason. Floating base attack, enhanced Aquatoid North Atlantic. We have so many base attacks stacked up on this base now. Oh, dear lord. Well, shoot that guy down. Destroyed. Interesting. Okay. You. What I want from you is F9 load Poseidon. That's fine. Have we fully recovered? I'm trying to think. So I need to make a second loadout that's specifically for the hammerhead here. But we don't quite have all the items I'd like. I'd also like 10 of these. Those are kind of nice. No, we don't have a backpack for it. Good? Do I care? Not really. You, few days. But we can delete this now. Training pool has... Yeah, it's fine. What else would we want at the warehouse? Maybe some MC screening? The only thing, like, we have 41 soldiers, apparently. I mean, I can build an... Actually, can I build an MC lab? What does it cost? Alien electronics, that's nothing. Go ahead and throw that down. Just so we can screen some of the people who are over here. I'll probably do the same thing at engineering. Maybe there's some people with real good stats. We'll bring them back to the main base and give them a name. Defenses aren't super useful, because... So if something shows up that's trying to bomb us, they have transmission resolvers, which combined with having actual craft, like the mantas, which I'm putting one of on every base, will be more than fine for shooting them down. And if something like a battleship shows up, it's just going to keep showing up until we do the mission, so we have 40-plus guys with a bunch of sonic weapons and all that. So we should be in decent shape. Also, Vibro knife, not a lot. Nothing, okay. So we're going to need to do some more. Monsters are terrorizing an island. Haven't seen this in a while. Crew, you 5 are just not going to go on the mission. And the people who do go, are all going to get these. Crew, has anybody recovered who was previously not? You have plastic armor. Oh yeah, you guys all go up to the top. And actually, intercept, send, hammerhead. We're only going to have 5 guys, but that's more than enough. Well, we can't fly, so we're not immune, but it's good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's all 10 of them. You all will sit in the training pool for a while. Okay. Hi there. That's interesting. We're gonna fight it out. So the only dangerous thing on this mission is mind worms, and we are immune with the guys in mag armor. There's an enhancement we can give them, similar to mods like Reavers, that makes them completely immune to MC. So now we're just dealing with basic monsters. Okay, this is odd. We're gonna hide inside. We're just dealing with basic monsters with endgame armor and Gauss weapons, which are the low damage, high fire rate option. Okay, somebody's in this house. We're just gonna shoot the wall. Okay. Can you take this guy out? Good job. Can you heal? Yes, actually. We're going to overextend. Yeah, and you're safe in the house. Okay. You get 1 heal. Good luck, sir. Oh, you're not a guy with time units. I wanted somebody with time units over here. Yeah, you should just auto. Okay. I'm not gonna blame you for missing a swarm of bugs while shooting, but it's a little annoying. Well, you should not have gone out the front door. And you're the guy who sees this. Go ahead and take the shot. This dude woke up. You should, whatever, just don't die. That was dangerous. Can you get to the roof? Yeah, take a snapshot. Alright. Time units, you just stand here. Yep. Should have stayed inside, sir. How many civilians are there? You should continue hiding up there. Okay. Well, you got 1. Wasn't what I asked you to shoot, but... Judging by the number of civilians that have died, this is probably an acceptable choice. Yeah, you're gonna hold. You're gonna move up top and see what happens. Actually, I'm gonna continue abusing... Well, yeah, I'm gonna continue abusing grenades. Yeah, you're the one who sees him. You see bugs. Really? Okay. Can you... you should auto. Okay. Yeah, and you two up here on the roof are gonna do fine. Oh, good reaction. continue making aggressive use of grenades. Because removing some of the terrain is, well, in our best interest at the moment. Can you even get this? Okay, well, I guess we'll run with that. I kind of want it in this alleyway, but it's going to do good enough. What do you want? It's good. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of a crazy angle. Alright, I'm going to leave that guy be. That's what it was more or less. Nah, just react. I don't know if they can even hurt you. I'd bet that they can't. Bye-bye. Yeah, so they have a tiny melee attack. Though, trying to hit them in melee might have been a mistake. Bro. 70% accuracy. Okay, you're actually gonna start moving. Yeah, we leveled this area pretty good. Hopefully you don't... Good reaction. Really good reaction? Yeah. Giving up is a decent idea there. Alright, well, clearly you're not gonna hit this in melee, so... Or ranged. Okay. What's a prime and throw run ya? Too much. Can you prime and throw? Hello, sir. It's a really good thing you didn't stand on that grenade. That's useless. Alright, whatever. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That might die. We'll let the grenade see what it can do about that. Okay. This guy has a death wish. Alright. You finally got him there. Yeah, they're still doing something. Well, I guess you could throw it inside the building now, but we're kind of already here. You hold that, you hold that. You all continue to move forwards. Oh, there's a guy. Can you get here? Yes, okay. Good. There's somebody up on the roof. Okay. We're gonna throw this to, like, here. Here? 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 Thank you. You all need to stop. And we're not carrying stun weapons because we don't have the, shock sticks anymore. Okay, you found him. Auto. Yeah, you go stand here. And you go stand here. Stop them from trying to die. Oh, that's good to spot. Just take a snapshot. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, I'd like you to kill that. Okay. Somehow we managed to keep both of those guys alive. Not bad. Blew a lot of things up. And I don't know if... I think all of these are sold because you can't do any sort of dissection. Oh, okay. Oh, that's how you can figure out what the race of the patrol... or the English. Well, the alien bases themselves don't have a specific race. It's always going to be mixed race followed by lobstermen. The actual supply ships do have a specific race, and you can look at these fighters here to figure out what that race is. If you kite one into range of a scanner. Aquatoid resource raid. That's interesting. It's a small, it's an escort. I mean, you guys go ahead and shoot this down. There's going to be a bunch of medium subs sooner or later. And I don't know if I want to really deal with that. But I also don't think I care about the small, because we're really interested in magnetic navigation or, like, full-fledged colony materials. And we haven't seen any supply ships somehow. Uh-oh. Goodbye, Arctic. Oh, never mind. Finally researched the Needler corpse. An organic ion beam accelerator. Huh. Well, we can dissect it now. How hard is it to convince you to take out the Lobsterman base? So we don't have the equipment for it right now. That's just where we're at. We currently only have 5 guys in the good armor. Once we get up to a good, you know... I want to say 18 is the number. The largest craft we have available is still the Triton. At least I think... Pretty sure that's the name. So once we have enough guys to fill that up, we can go and hit a base. I also want the DPL for the first level, because just kind of nuking everything and killing 50% of the aliens for playing cleanup is going to be way, way safer. Do we have any other corpses? How long does this take? Not all that long. That's an interesting idea. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and research the Mindworm corpse. I don't know what that does for us. Autopsy? Yeah. Okay, we need to at least... We need to look at that and pretend to do it. Yeah, you still don't have real armor. Oh, hold on, you know what I need to do? I need to go back to here. Aquanauts... MC protection. I need you all the way down at the bottom. We have enough for 1, so go ahead and do that. Then we go back to you, and we're just going to bring along... Well, no, hold on. You all don't have armor yet. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to bring around a bunch of you. Two drones, otherwise good equipment. You all take Gauss. You all take snipers. Yeah, on the off chance this is somehow freaks, I guess we have one of these. And... Yeah, I don't know. I'm still looking at these, because these are a cool item, but they're not all that useful. Outside of, like, very specific situations, and we don't have a backpack to really play with. If we had a backpack, I'd absolutely be carrying one of those, plus the, thermal taser. And in case you didn't pick up on it, this is a supply ship here. Yeah, there we go. So, gonna be a night mission. We don't have enough bioflares. What the hell are we doing here? Okay, you're just gonna pop your head outside. What are we dealing with? TWoTS. So the problem is we don't have the manpower. These 5 are all liabilities, so I can't really get away with using them. Okay, you are the only one who's guaranteed. You actually might be okay. The rest of you are fine-ish. So as much as it'd be nice, we're currently waiting on manufacturing anyway, so we're gonna leave with the knowledge that this guy is TWoTS. Not that it really matters. If we had... By the way, how are you doing? 2 days. Okay, so we need more mag armor. Large airborne 90 or 960. What are you doing? This I probably should shoot down. This is likely a part of the... Send more, Manta 2. Oh, that's the wrong side of the globe. Whatever. You'll figure it out. Not a fan of you. Okay. That thing fights back. 2% damage. Wait, it's downed. That means there's a lobster man somewhere over here. Well, it's going to be annoying because it's going to be like a whole day of repairs. Okay. And yeah, the rest of you are fine. Well, that's upsetting. We found our one guy, though, and that's a pistol. Yeah. That's how this whole thing's gonna go. You... Scanner. We asked a question earlier. How many hits would it take to kill a buff lobsterman with sonic snipers? And this generic lobsterman soldier just took like 17 damage from one shot. So make of that what you will. Wait. There's more than one. Okay. Not incredible. An interesting position to be in. I want one that blooms all the way out here too, because I don't know what kind of thermal vision lobsters have. Did you drop a smoke? Yeah, okay, you just throw this guy to like here. You head out to the door. You can stand here too. So there's one guy here, two guys over here. And somehow they have the foresight to walk out of line of sight. That was with the Sonic Sniper. That one was 4 shots. It's gonna be fun. You all get to inch your way forwards. Yeah, just move down. Okay. I was gonna say, you all get to try and melee. Is this one gonna survive all 4? No. Okay, so 4 seems to be our number. Yeah, and you're gonna live with this thing. Oh, found our guy. It's a good reaction shot. 2 good reaction shots. Can you hit a 3rd and kill it? Well, you hit the 3rd. There's a lot of guys here. I'm a little concerned for you all of a sudden. I'm gonna say melee out. Because Gauss is useless. Gotta see how this goes. Okay, we found one. He's looking at you also. We're probably not gonna continue this rush. Okay. Oh. Hold on, we have the drone. Maybe not. Love a 0. Love 2 zeros. Okay, we're up to at least 5. That makes 6. Oh no. Now imagine like 20 of these. No, you see, the problem with the bases is that we're gonna have to deal with like 10 lobstermen in 2 turns. We killed 1 lobster every turn for like at least half of those turns. It's not gonna be fun. And the bases are super close quarters. So while we do have melee, rookies with melee is debatably good. Yeah, we lost the drone, which I'm less upset about now because... okay, we do kind of need to do something about that. Because there were actually 6 of them. Transfer. Yeah, they take 200% melee, but you have to hit the melee. And that's 1 to 2 hits still. We have a handful of these guys. Huh? Oh, you do not care. You have a goal of your own. Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, who are you? Do you not have... Yeah, you definitely have... There we go. Aquatoid. Okay. I don't think we're going to do anything for probably the rest of the in-game month there. Unless something, you know, major happens. Fighter interdiction. The Antarctic. Or interception. Literate. In that case, we're just going to ignore you. Yep. Also interception. Okay. Huh? Oh, nice. I'd like 40 of you. Full 25 scientists. And that's probably good. Next, we also need... By the way, what's your storage at? 25. Yeah, that's solid. You transfer science. We're looking for weapons. So... You guys have a weird collection of things. We need a lot of pulsars. We don't have quite as many cannons as I'd like relative to the ammo. I go over here and I transfer to science too. Oh, we got a lot of clips and cannons. We'll send over 10 more. You need to purchase for yourself. Also, what's your storage? Full? Okay, that's fine. We can support 8 labs on this base. We also need biolab materials, which means we actually only want to build small storage facilities, but I do want more than one. Well, do I need more than one general stores? I don't think I do. I kind of want a training pool. We will want an alien containment. So we have 2 more. We're going to want an alien containment. We're going to need a biolab. We can also get rid of this guy for a little while and replace it with something real, so we will do that sooner or later. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, you're done. Another lab. Okay, buddy. You're gonna head off? Alright, well. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next week. And yeah, hopefully nothing crazy happens in the last bit of the month here that you end up missing. Okay. See, the problem is, this Dreadnought's actually kind of valuable. And it's gone. We're ignoring that. I see the little ring. Good. Still going slow. We could probably get together like 3 or 4 fighters and shoot one of these guys down. It'd give us a commander. Okay. Yeah, there's 2 days out. Good. That doesn't mean much of anything yet. Gives us a little more storage to play with. Which means I would like dye grenades, if possible. 50? That's good enough. Yeah, this guy's still scouting. Good. Go back to making the Manta. We are going to want another one of these. We can transfer this over to the home base. All the mag armor. And the mag armor is not for the rookies, it's for the people who are no longer rookies. Do we have more mag armor? We have 1 more suit. Well, you all are just going to be stuck with... Alright, I'm not even going to read who has what. You're all getting armor. General purpose armor. Okay, so that's a pretty major improvement. Good, we do have scientists on the base. We're gonna start research on probably the regeneration bay. Lab space? Scientists are in the mail. Okay. Well, we'll take a look at that in a bit. We have a lot of these on the way. Good. Infiltration. Not okay with that. Go ahead and shoot that guy down. I love that it destroys it in 1 hit. Okay. Squeezer. Melee, yep, this is the one. Auto 3 snap. Okay. Huh. Does this also do time unit damage? And armor damage? Including... It's got a max range. It does melee damage. Power 100. Armor effectiveness is 100 or 120%, so it's better. But it also does 200% damage to armor. So you just lose all of your armor. Which, Lobsters had like 50 armor. So it's going to just chunk all of that and should kill them, or close to kill them outright, if you get even a slightly above average roll. So it's a ranged melee weapon, that's why it's useful here. Clip size 15, yep. That's pretty cool. What do we want? Yeah, we do want the DPL. You can now produce Acquire Suppressor. Huh. That's gonna be another supply ship there. Crew, do we have anybody online? Yes, we have a lot of people online. Hold on, you all don't need to be here then. Right? Yep. Awesome, we're good to go. Start at the first. So I want all of you who've been here for forever to have rifles, and all of you who've not been here for forever to have snipers. We are out of flares. That is okay. Okay, well, we actually get to do this mission. Your streams are like the perfect thing to fall asleep to. I mean, thanks, I think. Like, clearly that's not just anything, but I like to fall asleep to your stream. Could go two different ways. Okay, what is this? Redacted? We love the redacted ship. Okay, never mind. I guess we'll just leave. Uh-huh. Okay, whatever. Uh-huh. Okay. What is the redacted sub? It's in a good way. Okay. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. It's just funny that growing up anyway, it was always, this is so boring, I fall asleep to it. Versus now it's, I don't know, I like your stream. It's comfortable is the word I'm probably looking for, a comfortable place to be, so I'd fall asleep to it. Oh, small, okay. Okay, well, it didn't land. A little disappointed we didn't get a supply ship, but I'm also not unhappy. Yeah, 8,500 score. Income maintenance, we're pretty much even, and we have been the whole time. Nobody signed a pact with the aliens yet. You all are unknown, but we can't actually put you into training, right? Yeah. You all are fully unknown. I missed you. Okay. Okay. So there's that. I got through the month, which means it's going to be a good place to call it. We're, what, 3.5-ish hours in? Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, all the saves we had to play with. So it's going to be stream. We're going to have another alien dungeon show up. I don't know if we're going to get it done this month. We almost have enough people to actually hit one of those bases, but there's still probably like a month worth of manufacturing and soldiers that we need. Or soldier, not training, but recovery that we need before we can actually get the base done. And once we get a base done, we should be able to get most of the people on our base up to the point where we have a bunch of people who are MC immune. And I'm assuming the Tay-South Guardians do have MC. I don't know why they wouldn't, and I assume it's at least slightly better. Yeah, so we're just going to need the people who are resistant and mag armor. Why was the sub redacted? I don't know. It was just a black box. We did one of those subs earlier, and I don't remember what it was. I want to say it was like a battleship or something, like one of the terror things, but it's just like missing a sprite or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's going to be streamed for this week. Made a good bit of progress. there's still a fair ways to go, at least grind-wise, so thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next week.